Hey, I want to talk a little bit about this car behind me, this minivan. So, at the time, Lori and I had two children with a third one on the way, and we came to the conclusion it was time for a minivan. So, we did a lot of research and we picked this van. It's a base model, really simple. However, it is dependable and it can seat seven. Well, our third child was born at the end of May. And I saved up a lot of earn time so I could take time off and help Lori out and spend time with the kids. So I said, you know what? I'm going to be off most of the summer. Do you want to take a big trip? And she said, sure. However, the only way we could pull it off, since we'll have a newborn and two small children, is if my parents come. So we went and talked to her parents, and they said, we're in. So we decided to go to California. And along the way, we were going to hit a bunch of national parks. Some of the highlights were we hit Yellowstone, Crater Lake, we hit Redwood National Forest, Yosemite, the Grand Canyon, three parks in Utah, which were Zion, Bryce, and Arches. And on the way home, we hit Rocky Mountain National Park. We got home, and the next day I was talking to Lori, and I said, did that trip affect you as much as me? And she said, yes. So we said, let's go back next year. Next year came and we went to Yellowstone. We spent a few days in Yellowstone. This time was with my parents. And we spent like 5 days at Yellowstone. We hit some of the other parks. We went through the Tetons. We hit some of the parks in Utah again. And then we also hit Badlands. We got home and we said, we got to do this again. So 2 years later, which now we had four kids, four boys, we went up to Alaska. It was amazing. We did the Alaska Highway. We went up to Fairbanks. We hit Denali. We hit Kenai Fjords. And on the way out, we hit Wrangell St. Elias. And then we went all the way through British Columbia, went into Washington State, hit the three national parks there, counting Mount Rainier. We had so much fun. And on the way home, we were driving through Ohio, so we were almost home. And we come across this guy driving a Lamborghini, and the kids are just in awe. This car must have been $1 million vehicle. And he was so nice, waving at the kids. And it was such a nice car. We got home, I went back to work, and I was talking about how much I love this van so much. And one of my coworkers, who's maybe in her mid-20s, she said, a minivan is the least cool vehicle you can drive. And I said to her, you know what? I'd rather be a good parent than be cool. Well, I think about that guy driving that Lamborghini in that cool vehicle, but driving solo. And at this time, I have 5 kids, and this car's put almost 200,000 miles on it. And at this point, we just take it, I drop the kids off at school, I take it to work and back. We just do small trips, but occasionally we have all 5 kids. And I look in the rearview mirror and see my 5 kids in the back, and I look to the right in the passenger seat and see my gorgeous wife. And I think to myself, this car is way cooler than any fast car or anything. I'll take this car any day with my family in it than drive solo in a Lamborghini. Yeah.